As the number of cases and deaths of COVID-19 mount exponentially throughout the world, governments are obviously searching for those elements which can possibly contain the pandemic. And the element that's central to all of it, of course, is testing. Now, would you believe, and I'm sure you can believe, that there are sectors of the pharmaceutical industry that want to make a particular singular profit out of this human tragedy? You know, Naomi Klein of climate fame coined the phrase disaster capitalism. And to oversimplify, it simply means that when there is a disaster, for example, like Hurricane Katrina or a tsunami in Asia, or this cataclysm of the coronavirus, then capitalism moves in to take advantage of the disaster, to extract as much profit, to engage in as much exploitation as humanly possible in the face of the disaster. This has happened and is happening in the testing domain. And let me give you an example. I'm not going to name the company involved because there is a campaign soon to be launched to deal with the company. But this is a company that engages in diagnostics, in testing, and it has developed a cartridge which can test the coronavirus, test for the coronavirus. It has a cartridge similarly for HIV, a cartridge similarly for TB, but the coronavirus cartridge can test and provide a result within an hour. Imagine how valuable that would be in the developing world. However, in low and middle income countries, this company wants to charge $20 per cartridge. Remember, there will be a need for millions upon millions of cartridges and millions upon millions of tests. Well, Doctors Without Borders has done a careful study of the ingredients of the cartridge and have found that you could sell that cartridge at a profit for $5 per cartridge. In other words, this is a company that wants to make a profit of over 300% with the dreams of avarice dancing in their minds out of this wretched human dilemma. We can't allow it to happen. And it doesn't have to happen. Whether it's diagnostics or whether it's drugs or whether it's vaccines, governments can exercise control. They can take away the patent of a company and have whatever is required by way of production to be done by others or in other circumstances, or they can provide fierce regulatory control. But we cannot allow disaster capitalism to take hold. In other words, under the rubric, presumably, of the World Health Organization, we have to set up a framework where usury is not the answer to misery. That was last week. I'm Stephen Lewis.